Driving a manual car is actually not too difficult. There's two things that you really need to know how to do. First is how to use the gear shifter, and second is how to use the clutch. First off, to use this gear selector, it's actually pretty simple. If you think back to your riding a bike days, it has the same exact philosophy. Most cars have either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gears. So for this specific car, there's 6 gears. You always want to start. So when you're coming to a stop and you're going 0 to 5 miles an hour in first gear. The hardest part about actually going from 0 to 5 miles an hour is letting out the clutch so that it can kind of grab the first gear. And you want to do this not super quick, not super slow, but if you look, I want to put it in the clutch, put it in first gear, and slowly let out the clutch, give it a little bit of gas so I can start off smoothly. The only other difficult thing about driving manual is actually coming to a stop. So instead of in an automatic car just pushing on the brake and coming to a stop, when I'm driving a manual car, I want to engage the clutch, put it into neutral as you're coming to a stop. And that way, once I actually hit 0 miles an hour, the car doesn't stall out. Starting again, slowly release the clutch, give it a little bit of gas, and just like that, I've done it. Now, you can see I'm holding in the clutch right now, and as I go in between each gear, I push the clutch in, and then I shift the gear. The clutch is all the way to the left, and I push it in, shift a third, and then I slowly let it out with a little bit of gas. So when you're going at speed, this is a third to fourth, clutch in, shift, clutch out. It's actually not that difficult, and it's a really fun and just sporty way to drive a car. If you've never driven a manual, I highly suggest you do it. So now we're going to go all the way into 6th gear, which is the sort of final drive. As you can see, my RPMs are around 2000. To do something called downshifting, I push in the clutch, and instead of going up a gear, I go down. So I go from 6th gear to 5th gear, and I give it just a little touch of gas in between so the RPMs are raised just a bit. So if I do it now, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Now, let's go 0 to 60 miles an hour. As I start, clutch in, little bit of gas, and now I'm rolling. When I shift to 2nd gear, clutch in, little bit of gas, and now I'm in 2nd. Clutch in for 3rd, now I'm in 3rd. Can go a little bit faster here. Now I'm in 4th, clutch in, 5th. The clutch is allowing your transmission to go into something called neutral. So when I push in the clutch, you can see the RPMs fall, and even if I'm in a gear, whether I'm in 5th, 6th, 4th, it doesn't matter. I can go into any gear right now since I'm not actually engaging that gear. Since I'm just coasting along in neutral, if I want to get back into gear, since I'm at around 37 miles an hour, I'll put the clutch in, put it into 5th, and I'll slowly release the clutch, giving it a little bit of gas, and now I'm completely in 5th gear. Once you've gotten good at shifting through the gears, let's see what it looks like to go through them fairly quickly. Clutch in, 3rd. Clutch in, 4th. It's a super fun, engaging thing to do. And when you're driving, you really feel like you're one with the car in a whole other way than you get from an automatic car. And there's nothing wrong with automatic cars. I think they're a really great thing. But when you do drive a manual, you just have a level of engagement of actually working with the car that I think for so many car people is a really, really fun thing to do. Let's see how it will look once you're a pro. To downshift from fourth to third, I just do the same process but in reverse. I'm in fourth gear right now. You can see the RPMs around 3,000. Clutch in, give it a little gas, third. And if I want to go up the gear, it's the same process. Clutch in, into fourth, little gas and let out the clutch. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it actually taught you something about how to drive a manual car. If you did like it, make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. Many more videos to come.